Hi everyone, it's Mike coming in from Cavill again. If you've not heard of me or seen my videos yet so far, we are HR specialists providing specialist support and advice to the hospitality sector in particular. And right now, just this second, we've just heard the latest update from the Chancellor of the Exchequer and the Prime Minister. And I just want to go through a couple of those points because obviously if you've looked at the videos we've done before, we've been very much talking about the options that are available for businesses. So right now, speaking specifically to those that are in the hospitality sector, the first point to make is there will be enforced closures. So that means there won't be any open or partially open kind of options available. It's literally straight to close. So in that circumstance, you need to think about how you're going to support your staff through the next steps. I think the key thing we've been saying the whole way through is about finding that middle ground, because we're all going through this. That includes your business and also your staff. So quite clearly we want to find that middle ground for everybody, and that means that perhaps maybe let's think about how we can work things through on what the Chancellor of the Exchequer has actually just put forward to see if that can actually result in the fact that people aren't being laid off, and how we can communicate that to your staff. But if you are unfortunately in the situation where you still will have to lay people off now you are closing, how we can help and support you through that process too. So the first things first is obviously the government's grant scheme that backs the employees' salaries. So they're backing the employees' salaries through HMRC, through that grant directly with them, up to 80% of individual salaries to a maximum of £2,500 per month. And that's backdated to the 1st of March. So quite clearly that's not there yet. It's not there this second. That's one of the things that's coming out from this. But it will be available, and they're working to make that available as soon as they possibly can. But obviously I know that's really hard for those businesses that are in the hospitality sector that are having to close now. So it's about thinking about those options and working those through. Obviously they're also talking about, sorry, I'm looking at my notes that I've written down as well. They're also talking about the infrastructure that's going to be in place for people who are having to claim for universal tax credits or working tax credits, the increases that are taking place there to help and sustain people, including the self-employed who are going through that particular process, and trying to help them to get to the other side of this if you are being laid off or you are getting a shortfall of income, to help you to get through that particular process. Mixed to that as well is obviously the impact as well on the VAT. So the VAT for this quarter for businesses has been deferred, so that won't be due until later at the end of the year. And additionally, the self-assessment is going to be deferred until January 2021. So there's a lot of steps that they're putting out there as well, including the increase of housing benefit to help and support those that are renting and having to go through that process to recover some of those as well. Be interested to hear your thoughts. I'll be interested to hear how the impacts are on you. Guys, please don't be a stranger. Get in contact with me, get in contact with us. Let's see how we can work together to help to get you through that. Look at your strategy and how you're going to manage your staff, and any letters or any information you need to get out to your people as well. Let us know, and let's see how we can help. And take care, everybody. And basically at the moment in time, for those in the hospitality sector, let's be perfectly clear before we end this call. We did a call yesterday, and that call went through 3 primary options based on what your answers were to 3 main questions. Those questions now have been eradicated. You're left now with just one option in the hospitality sector, and that's going to be close. And then it's just the options as to what you are doing with your staff and how you're supporting your staff through that closure. Guys, again, any issues, get back to me. I'll speak to you soon.